Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Jebber Game and Jaws here, coming to you with a pickups video. I haven't done one of these in quite a while, but I thought, yeah, what the heck, might as well. I've got some cool stuff here that I thought would be worth showing, so let's get right to it. I won't be spending too much time on each game, but maybe just a little bit of explanation for some of the highlights. Alright, so I mentioned this in another video, but I thought I might as well put it here just in case somebody missed it. Over the holidays, I picked up a really nice copy of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I'm super excited to have this. I've never played it. It's my favorite system of all time. I love Castlevania as a series in general. I've played a whole lot of the side-scrolling, just kind of platformer versions, but I've never dove into the, more maze-like one. So I'm excited to give that a try. I'm hoping that it lives up to the hype that surrounds that game. People just absolutely adore it. I'm guessing it's going to be a masterpiece, just like everybody says. So, another PlayStation game that I picked up that I really am excited about, Omen Legacy of Kain. I played the Soul Reaver game on Dreamcast about 2 or 3 years ago and absolutely loved it. Thought it was so awesome, just really dark, atmospheric. The gameplay would almost reminded me of Zelda, kind of going through dungeons and stuff like that. Yeah, so awesome. This looks like an isometric kind of RPG-ish. I don't know. It looks great. It looks like a dungeon crawler. I'm excited to give this a try. That should be really fun. I don't know when I'll get to it, but I really wanted to own it because I do like that series a whole lot, and I want to experience more from it, which leads me into my next pickup. On the PS2, I picked up Blood Omen 2, so nice to have that. Move on to the sequel when I'm ready. I picked up some PS2 games because I keep hearing that the console's going up in price. I don't want to pay more for PS2 games, so anything that I really needed in my collection, I've been trying to fill out. Somehow, I don't know how in the world I didn't have a copy of Metal Gear Solid 3. I was looking through my PS2 games, and I was like, I felt like I had 2 or 3 copies at one point, so I don't know what happened, but it was $5, and I was like, screw it. I'll just grab another one so I know I have it. Don't have to worry about it. Another game I picked up was Final Fantasy X-2. I'd really like to give this a try at some point. I love Final Fantasy X. I've played that game I think 3 times. I tried this and didn't like it. I played it for maybe 2 hours and I didn't like it. A lot of people are telling me that I just need to give it more time. I think I'll go into it with a little more of an open perspective and see if I can get through it again. So, another game that I picked up just because I know that it's, really well loved. People talk about it quite often. And I was thinking, I might as well just grab it now while it's not expensive, just in case I ever want to play it, and that is Onimusha, PS2. Let me know if you guys have played this and if you really like it or not. Something that was really cool, I went to the pawn shop in town, and I actually picked up a stack of Super Nintendo games, and these were only $1 a piece. You can't beat that with a stick, That's freaking awesome. That's like the fun days of collecting, like when you could go and buy Super Nintendo cartridges for $1 a piece. That's what I miss, and that was so great. Wheel of Fortune Deluxe Edition. Woo, we got Super Play Action Football, and we have Baseball Simulator 1000, Championship Pool. And let's see, Newman Haas IndyCar featuring Nigel Mansell. Obviously just common games that are kind of nothing, just filler titles, but I love having cheap filler titles. It's really fun to just throw cheap games in that you've never played and don't know anything about and just throw them in the system and see what comes out the other side. See if you like it or not. It's a low investment, and it's just I love to be surprised. It's really fun to be able to do that. Alright, so this was really cool, adding to my Genesis collection a little bit. I really wanted to have good copies of Sonic & Knuckles, Sonic & 3, complete in box. This has been a goal of mine for a while. I grew up playing Sonic, but I never actually beat either one of these games, so I'm really excited to put it together. These cartridges clip into each other. This was supposed to come out as one game, but they ran out of time or space or something. So they released Sonic 3 and then later released Sonic & Knuckles. So if you put it together, you get the full experience. I'm really excited for that. All right, now we're getting into the meat and potatoes of this pickup. This was my birthday gift. My wife took me out and we had a really nice weekend, and one of the things that she did was take me to a game store, and I got to pick out a really cool game. And that was a complete in-box copy of Super Mario RPG for the Super Nintendo, and I'm really, really stoked that I was able to find this in such good condition, and I've never played it, and I'm such a fan of Squaresoft, and such a fan of the Super Nintendo, and such a fan of RPGs, and such a fan of complete in-box Super Nintendo games, so it'll be awesome to get to do that. All right, the biggest thing in my pickup is I decided to buy myself a complete in-box, brand new, sealed Super Nintendo controller. My thinking on this is I've had multiple Super Nintendo controllers that squeak. They are kind of grimy. I've cleaned them up, but it's still just like, they're really old, you know? Super Nintendo controllers are super old, and it just a lot of times just doesn't feel the best. I've had off-brand controllers that are decent, but I've been wanting just that brand new, completely amazing experience of like having a really great controller. So I bought this full intent of opening this up and using it for myself, and it will be my Super Nintendo controller for the rest of my life. I'm really excited about that. I know this is gonna like break a lot of people's hearts. A lot of people don't like to see something like this get opened up, but I don't collect for value whatsoever. That is not what matters to me. Everything in my collection could rise through the roof, or it could drop through the floor, and I don't care because I'm not selling it and it's not going anywhere. And it's always cool to have something and be like, oh, this is worth a lot of money, but it really doesn't affect me at all. I buy stuff to use it, and I buy stuff to play it, and that's exactly what I plan to do with this. And you know, I understand that that can bother some people, but if it bothers you, hop on eBay and buy yourself one, and I'm going to enjoy mine the way that I want to. So there will be an unboxing video of this. Some people have requested that, so soon I'll be doing an unboxing, and I might be like just talking about how it feels, maybe compare it to my old controller. So all right, guys, hope you've enjoyed this pickups video. It's been a little while. Hope you're all having a good one. Peace out, Jebber Game and Jaws. Later.